Hi, everyone. Welcome. It's me, Dr. Shivani Gupta, and I'm going to talk to you about a topic that I'm so passionate about, and that is sleep. Sleep is one of those pillars of health that we oftentimes forget to really invest in. We assume that because we're human and we all sleep and we all know how to sleep, that we're just fine when it comes to sleep. But I'm here to tell you that there's so much more that we can do when it comes to our health and sleep that we may not realize. I teach about sleep all the time. And when people start putting these practices in place, that's when they realize, wow, my sleep could have gotten much, much, much better. And I just didn't know because nobody taught me. No one sits there and does a class on sleep. We go to lots of education on healthy eating, on getting fit, on getting trained and getting stronger and all that stuff. But when do you actually go and learn how to sleep better? And so that's what I'm here to do with you today. So I'm going to share with you the 6 tips for better sleep. And before I start, I want to explain one concept from Ayurveda, which is a system of medicine from India, where we teach that we are all living according to a circadian clock. And that clock is an internal clock. It's managed by a group of brain cells that we have, and it helps control our hormones, our energy levels throughout the day. And so living according to nature's clock is very key if we want to have great sleep, great health, and really vibrant health overall. So let's start now with our first tip. My first tip is honor sleep like you would any other pillar of health. So for example, if you go to the gym every day and you have a set time that you go to the gym or yoga or that you walk, that's you honoring movement. Let's say you eat clean or plant-based or anti-inflammatory or any of the diets that exist. That's you choosing to honor your diet and how you're eating and what you're eating. So my invitation to you is to honor sleep equal to those. Treat sleep like it's paramount that you sleep properly and start to invest in all the steps it takes to have that awesome sleep. So that's my step 1. It's a mindset shift. When we have little kids, we look at them and say, okay, your bedtime routine is an hour long and involves these 10 steps. But when it comes to ourselves, we just expect ourselves to get in our pajamas, get in bed, and boom, fall asleep and have perfect sleep without any sort of conversation or indication to our body, our mind, our systems that sleep is coming. So that's the first tip. My second tip is from Ayurveda, we teach that it's so important that what you chew on at the end of the day, what you consume at the end of your day is going to be what your brain chews on throughout the night. So for example, if you are watching TV, watching the news, you have all this blue light stuff coming at you through your iPhone, iPad, computer, that's you really activating the brain before bed. Instead of letting your natural melatonin secretion that happens support you in getting a better night's sleep. So we really want you guys, we encourage you to put down those devices, to instead consume things that are nourishing, spiritual teachings, maybe something that really soothes your soul and fills your cup. Maybe it's something that's so beautiful and inspires you to be a better person. So what you consume is very important because that will affect your dreams. It'll affect your sleep state. It'll affect you waking up stressed out or having insomnia in the night. So there's a lot of things there. There's a lot of layers there. So start with consuming only good things after about 7 or 8 p.m. every single day. Number 3, use a ritual. So like I mentioned, when we have little ones, a lot of times we put together a nightly routine. I'm going to turn down the lights. I'm going to close the blinds. I'm going to give you a massage. I'm going to give you a bath. I'm going to do essential oils, et cetera, et cetera, et cetera. 3 books, bed, right? Everyone has their own series that they built. So in the same way, can you build one for yourself? So for me, I have a cup of tea every single night before bed at 9 o'clock. And that is my indication that, hey, we are starting our wind down. No more work, no more stress, no more managing of all the things. We're starting that bedtime wind down routine. I also built, as the owner of Fusionary, my own deep sleep tea that's delicious. It has all the Ayurvedic herbs, ashwagandha, brahmi, cardamom, osmanthus flower, all sorts of herbs that help ease digestion and ease the mind for a better night's sleep. So taking a tea with chamomile or a tea like this that's super supportive can help indicate to the body, but also support the body in entering a more restful night's sleep. So our rituals really, really matter. And speaking of rituals, self-care rituals from Ayurveda can be very helpful. We teach how to detox the body, how to move the lymphatic system. So when you're sleeping overnight, you're not just sleeping, you're rejuvenating, you're clearing out inflammation, you're clearing toxins out of the body. And so if you were going to go to the gym, you wouldn't just roll in as is in what you were wearing and whatever shoes, right? In the same way, when you're going to sleep, just like you put on your pajamas, you brush your teeth, what if you set the body up to detox even better, to clear things out even better, so you get a better result? That's what I'm talking about here. What if every single night you did dry brushing and you move the lymphatic system of the body so that when you go to sleep, it's that much more supported in clearing things out? What if you did a tongue scraper, which in Ayurveda helps detox all the organs of the body? There's so many different little things like that that we can do that support the lymphatic system in doing its job even better. We have a lymphatic system, we have a glymphatic system. There's a lot of detoxification that happens once we learn to honor the circadian clock and circadian rhythm. Now for tip number 5, use sleep aids to fix your sleep cycle. There's a lot of people out there who are taking sleep aids, many of which are prescription or habit forming. That's not what I'm talking about. I'm talking about utilizing natural sleep aids that help you fall asleep better or stay asleep. So I developed a formula called Deep Sleep Formula. This is Deep Sleep Formula. Here we go. And Deep Sleep Formula is actually a liquid dropper bottle. It looks like this, that's in there. And Deep Sleep Formula is a sublingual drop. So you shake it up, open it up, and you drop the drops underneath your tongue, hold it for 30 seconds and swallow. And this is an all natural formula. It has all the supports we need to encourage the body to get a better night's sleep. And so I use it as needed. I use it if I need a perfect night's sleep, so I have all my energy for the next day. I take it if it's 2 a.m. and I can't fall back asleep, because you can control how many drops you take for how much sleep you want. I take it if my sleep cycle's off. If I have a night or two of horrible sleep, there's no guarantee that I'll get back on the right sleep cycle. And so I take this to put myself back there. And I have a ton of people who take it every night because they don't want to take other stuff for sleep and they want to take a natural solution. And they rave about it because it helps them get that perfect night's sleep. And so I encourage you to use what you need to. I think we have a lot of stigmas against using support to get what we need. But when it comes to vibrant health and our hormones working system and our inflammation being cleared and our toxins being cleared and the body working well, I'm all about taking what works, what's going to help us get to the end result, and in a natural, healthy, potent, good way. Now for tip number 6, what most people don't realize is inflammation, joint pain, any itis in the body, inflammation is getting cleared overnight. And so it's so important that we give the body the ample rest it needs. Make sure you're sleeping 7 to 8 hours. If you're waking up rested and chipper and before your alarm clock, that's an indication that you're getting good quality sleep. But if you are hitting that alarm clock, hitting that snooze button, tired and not wanting to get out of bed, that's an indication that you're not getting good enough sleep. And if you're waking up really stiff with lots of aches and pains, you don't have to do that. And so I built fusionary formulas just for my turmeric and inflammation. That was a solution that I built to help people get out of pain and wake up rejuvenated and able to hop out of bed, mobile, flexible, and ready to start your day. And so I encourage you to take anti-inflammatory support at night to support your body in clearing that inflammation overnight so that you can wake up healthy and ready to go. If we sleep 10 p.m. to 2 a.m., those are the most optimal hours for our body to clear inflammation, detox, and clear up all those traffic jams of toxins and things built up in the body. And so my encouragement to you is sleep on time, sleep earlier, honor sleep first, take the supports that you need to achieve your health goals so that you can wake up feeling refreshed, energized, ready to live out all your healthy habits, to work out, move, eat clean, and all the things. Ayurveda is a great system, and it's shown us how to use this circadian clock and optimize it to give us the best energy possible so that we can be productive and live our best life. So I hope this was helpful to you today. I hope you're going to use these sleep tips to help you optimize your sleep and wake up feeling so good. And thank you so much for joining me today. I'll see you next time.